What's up, everyone? Welcome back. I have been absent for quite a day. I haven't stopped playing the game. I've definitely just stopped recording. Life just got a little crazy, so obviously 2 jobs now. I'm running my own business as well. I'm also working on project cars because I fell in love with working on cars. So I'm just trying to get back into the groove, So I'm definitely gonna release this, make it a nice quick video for you guys. Let's just go over my defense. Ooh, we just got one. I want to show you guys what I'm working with now. I definitely did adapt to the whole very basic cav line. So we can look bike, I believe that's a +10, yep. And then Altina, so they're going to try to tank with Altina and Lucina and Ike. And just see what they do. Now obviously this is the beginning of the week, so they're going to obviously just take their loss, use their ladder. So Sylvain still survives Altina. He doesn't kill her quite yet. Ike is going to take down Thracier. And of course, I need to work on my Lyn builds. My Lyn's not doing too great. You also notice my Reinhardt is not resplendent yet. Mine was already +10 at the time of me, getting the resplendent as of tonight or last night, a couple nights ago, something like that. So I literally just merged the new 5-star copy into my already +10 Reinhardt, just for SP. I really don't think there's a big point in building 2 +10 Reinhardts unless you want to be like an asshole on a defense. So you saw my Wings of Mercy shenanigans with Cyros, and she didn't, unfortunately, she did not win that exchange. And I'm sorry if you guys hear noises in the background. My dog is constantly wanting to play. So I'll try to focus on this as much as I can. Let me kind of highlight the defense on this one and show you kind of what I'm working with. So another Ike, and then of course Gale Force Valoria, Gale Force Altina, but essentially Wings of Mercy Cyros, really built for just kind of jumping in and getting an easy kill. We have my plus speed, +10 Reinhardt. Again, I don't have the proper stats yet from the Resplendent, and I think I also gave him max flowers too, because just gotta be that guy, My +10 Sylvain, which you saw earlier, actually just straight up tank and Altina, so pretty impressive on my end here. Well, excuse me. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I wanted to just keep you guys away from the mic. But we have a +5 Mirabilis. She's using Ground Order's Wings and Aerobatics just so she can kind of do a lot of jumping around and guiding. We have a Rally Trap with Thracier, so unfortunately, this is the best boon I can get. So we're working with it now, but just using Rally Speed and then being able to jump, Mira's able to jump to here or to here, and just, Thracier can take out whatever unit from here, so really there's no team that's safe from her. We have my Lyn, and I'm still using Molgear. I definitely want to change that out because Molgear's refined is not fantastic. And then finally we have the broken unit here, and he's not great IV still, but honestly, Leaf is just so good. He's so broken. So let's watch this. Let's see what happens. Very bold. Just going to straight up try to tank everything. Now, the cool thing about Sylvain is he does run Hardy Bearing, so not a lot of Ikes can take him on. We do get that one shot with Lyn. And see, look at that. Hardy Bearing. So Sylvain's just doing his thing. Plegian Torch is so good, honestly, guys. If you don't run Plegian Torch on a Sylvain, a Sorin, even, some older units like Nino, some Cecilias I've seen with Plegian Torch. Honestly, a great weapon. Now we have my only failure this week, thanks to Guy Bolg. Now off camera, I tried to beat him, and unfortunately his team's actually pretty good on defense. I tried to do some Gale Force shenanigans and just end up messing up. He's gonna try to tank me with an Edelgard and a Celica. Whenever I say that, I always think of my car. I literally just bought a Toyota Celica as a little project, and it just kind of throws me off. I'm like, huh, that's a person and a car? How weird. So you can see Rally Trap here, and Thracier is just so broken, guys. She's just so good. Now we won't be able to double their Catherine, which, by the way, check out this Catherine build. What a unit, indeed. I think she's just really cool. I wanted to build a Catherine, but there's just so many sword infantry, and she has a lot of competition. So, of course, Marissa too. My Marissa is kind of my star of the show. So Catherine's just gonna sweep pretty much the whole left side of the map. Now Reinhardt's going to jump in and kill off the Catherine. Lyn is going to just double the Edelgard, but unfortunately, since Lyn didn't get killed, Leaf can't take her down. So he's going to go down to Regan. And Edelgard's going to take out the Reinhardt, get Dance, and take out the Lyn as well. Now I kind of have a Theros floating around, and by herself, honestly, Theros isn't a great unit. She definitely is more of a buff bot than anything. I do like her Wings of Mercy build because it does catch some people off guard, but other than that, nothing really exciting. We have Gosu. I got 6 defeats on this one. So, we have kind of a peculiar free-to-play shenanigans kind of deal over here. They do have duo Hector along with Kranya, so they're going to try some shenanigans, but I do have a duo tower with my Leaf kind of tucked away pretty well. And then, of course, 3 Seers is going to jump in and kill Altina. Funny enough, Altina was, so if you guys haven't noticed, they kind of release units based on, or mythic heroes rather, based on the unit that's really popular, and then of course a counter to them. So Altina was really good, 3 Seer was released as kind of a counter, or maybe even vice versa. I think actually, sorry, yeah, so 3 Seer was really good, Altina was released to counter her. Didn't really go as planned, unfortunately. People said Altina was broken when she first came out, and now a lot of people are just saying she lags and pretty much everything, so hopefully Altina will get a little more love. Her winter version is absolutely busted, which I love seeing. So you can see Theros is going to jump in front of Thracier to block off. Altina is just going to jump in and try to kill Ramira. And see what happens. Leaf is just going to one-shot that Altina. Now, Sylvain can't double the Regan quite yet, but that's when I get that jump with Theros. So, very cool defense overall. I really do enjoy this defense so far. And we're looking at Alphonse and Layla team. I honestly wouldn't be doing this for a Cav line. But this person's going to approach it in the way they want to approach it, so hey, go for it. Excuse me, one more time, I gotta sneeze. My allergies are very bad, I apologize. You guys might have heard all of that, so again, I apologize. So, what do you guys think about the Hell Micaiah, by the way? She looks amazing. I love her art. Really excited to have her on my team because she's going to be a Cav line killer. She already is kind of like my carry unit on a certain team that I want to kind of start creating. I think she's going to be great. I think she's just going to be a very good unit overall. Speaking of units, let's see how Reinhardt's just going to take names, you know? Reinhardt's just so good. Look at that. I'm fast enough and still bulky enough to kind of just take on 3 units. Plus 10 Reinhardt's, guys. If you don't have a plus 10 Reinhardt yet, get it while you can. Well, yes, you always can, but definitely get him to be plus 10 as soon as possible because he is just such a broken unit. Speaking of broken units, we're going to have Thracier kind of just take names, and of course, Theros is going to protect Mirabilis, and they're just going to surrender here. And finally, one I haven't seen yet by Sinri, with a Triangle Adept Racing on defense. Very interesting. Oh, and look at that. Okay, so it actually did update to have the Resplendent art, but I don't know about the oh, it has the Resplendent stats too. I absolutely love this art, by the way. It's amazing. So, let's see what happens. Looks like they're going to try to take my team with Guinevere as well as Leon. Plus 5, wow. And then they have Marianne and Sigurd, and then 2 mythics. So, obviously, we're going to jump around shenanigans. She doesn't die quite yet, and of course, Leon will be able to take on Lyn, and Guinevere is just so good as well. I actually just pulled a random one on the new banner that came out today for the Forging Bonds, the Revival banner. Just randomly pulled one. Very excited. So it looks like Reinhardt might put in the most amount of work this battle. So it looks like we did get a victory, so it's not looking too hot right now, honestly, guys. Let's see what happens. I think, honestly, that Guinevere should have gone for Reinhardt, but they probably assume that they can take him. And that they do. Ceros is going to jump in. They're going to take down Reinhardt. Oh, Guinevere's going to go after Ceros. I would take down the Reinhardt if I were you, but hey, you do you. So we're going to do a lot of damage to Guinevere and just get finished off by Ceros. And Ceros is going to be able to hide on the right side of the map. And we win. So, let's get this going. Got a bit of time before we get our new refrigerator. So I do want to be able to install that. So we got a Mirabilis and Henriette with Far Save. Very interesting. A Seliph. Seer, Edelgard, Ceros, and Hector. Honestly, not a huge threatening team. I think their huge weakness is being able to kind of snipe at Edelgard from this position here. I would honestly put the Bolt Trap in that area. I don't really understand this Bolt Trap. This is probably the real one if people try to go after their duo's hindrance. But we can honestly try to bring Norn, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Norn. I've actually been really enjoying playing with Norn. Mine is +2 merges, that's it. But she's already such a good unit.
That's so?
And those stats are just absolutely broken. We could actually just trigger this trap. Looks like it's not real.
Why not? It'll be just a moment.
That's the real trap right there. So that makes things even easier, actually. We're gonna kind of tap through their
Why, of course. That's so?
So we just plonk, honestly.
Understood.
Of course, put a Lucina there. Of course, run far enough away with Regan to where we can at least stay out of damage, or stay out of range here. Look at that. Now, obviously I know I have a solo, so probably not ideal to be putting Norn next to anybody.
It'll be just a moment.
Oh, so close. It's that Dragon Wall.
Over here? Why, of course. That's so?
We just put her... Well, let's just position it to where we can just do this.
Why, of course.
Consider it done. Yes. What is your desire? Close your eyes. You have my trust.
And we just plonk. As I say, just such a good unit Norn is. And Regan just... This is why you don't use Edelgard in defense. Unless you're using like a Far Save Adel, I feel like she's a pretty good unit. Put you right here.
With utter certainty, it will be done.
Now, I'm really hoping that I do not one round any of these. Oh, and they took out Norn. Okay. Well, we still have a bonus unit, so we can...
I'll do it. What's next?
What's it called? Sorry, English is hard, guys. We can just kind of run away. We don't need to use our ladders quite yet.
It will be done.
Naga. And Lucina takes her out.
Over here?
So,
Consider it done.
you know, how can I... I can't warp to Lucina. I don't think I can get that last pot. Actually...
Yeah.
With utter certainty.
Close your eyes. Over here?
Understood.
And there we go. Lucina putting in the finest of work. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to be back to recording. Probably not every day, but hoping that I can kind of get back into it. As you can see, I actually got quite a bit of new units. Whoops, yeah, let's go to like an empty one. I mean, you guys have definitely not seen the barracks update quite yet. Very proud of this boy. Upset, but proud, because I definitely did not want to spend that much money on him. But yeah, definitely want to give you guys another update video, and maybe I'll do an end of week Aether Raids defense showcase. But be ready for the next week's show, Aether Raid, or next Astra Seasons defense, because that's going to be a mean one. I'm ready for it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy. I hope you guys definitely proud to be back, and I'm ready to show you guys some cool defense stuff. But I will see you guys next time, and be ready for some cool content.